Good evening, students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Educational Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I am here with another topic, cells, EMF and internal resistance, which is very important topic for 12th class board examinations, even in competitive examinations. Okay. So cell structure, you know. What is a cell? It converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Cell consists of electrolyte and two electrodes, positive and negative, dipped in electrolyte, right? So, electrolyte. Now, when you connect a cell to directly to voltmeter, it will give some reading. We are not connecting to any other electrical appliance. What is it? What is that voltmeter reading? We call it as EMF, electromotive force. What is electromotive force? It is nothing but the amount of work done in bringing the charge, unit positive charge, from positive electrode to negative electrode without in open circuit. Means when the cell is not connected in any circuit, the amount of work done in bringing the charge, a given charge, from positive to negative electrode is called electromotive force. Generally, EMF is a misnomer word. It is a word used as a misnomer. Means it is not a force actually. It is nothing but work done. But we are using in our books, olden books, it is written there. So we are using it as a word misnomer. We are using it as a it is not a force, it is work done here. Okay, so EMF of the cell, you know, at the point, this is the structure of cell here, cell and electrolyte is there, positive electrode and negative electrode. To clarify the diagram, just I have shown it. Actually they are not separated. Okay, and this is point A and this is point B and this is P and this is N, positive electrode and negative electrode here. Then here what we are going to do now, first what is the potential at positive? V plus, and what is the potential at negative? Minus V minus here. So what is the potential difference between P and N here? V plus minus of minus V minus, minus into minus plus. So I will write V plus V minus, which is greater than 0, that is the EMF of the cell. Okay, the electrodes exchange the charges with the electrolyte. So V plus is potential difference between P and A. This is P and this is A. That is the potential difference. And V minus is the potential difference between negative electrode and B here. Okay, that is electrolyte here. So the symbol of cell is like this, one positive terminal and another negative terminal. This is the symbol of cell, and an external resistance is connected, capital R is connected to the cell. When there is no current, the electrolyte has same potential throughout, so that PD between P and N is V plus V minus, that is nothing but EMF of the cell greater than 0. Once again, what is the condition here? The condition is when there is no current, the electrolyte has same potential throughout, so that the potential difference between P and N is V plus minus of minus V minus. What does it mean? Just now I said V plus V minus, which is equal to E, we call it as greater than 0. That is called EMF of the cell. So, what is the meaning of EMF? What is the definition of EMF of the cell? Amount of work done in moving unit positive charge from P to N when the cell draws no current. When the cell draws no current means the cell is in open circuit. We are not connecting the cell in any other appliance, in any other circuit here. That is called EMF of the cell, and the unit is same as that of potential, that is volt is the unit of EMF here. So if R is the external resistance connected in the circuit, then PD between P and N is V is equal to E minus IR, where small r is internal resistance of the cell. What do you mean by internal resistance of the cell? The resistance offered by the electrolyte of the cell is called internal resistance of the cell. Once again, in practicals also in Vivas we ask this question. What is small r? Small r is the internal resistance of the cell. Define. It is a resistance offered by the electrolyte of the cell. Electrolyte offers certain resistance because it carries the charged carriers. Right? So that resistance we call it as internal resistance of the cell. So V is equal to E minus IR, where R is the internal resistance of the cell here. So PD between A and B is equal to PD between P and N because they are connected in parallel. Also PD between C and D. So E minus IR is equal to IR, or I is equal to E upon R plus R. I into R plus R is equal to E, or I is equal to E upon R plus R here. So to draw the maximum current from the cell, R must be 0. When you don't connect the external resistance to the cell, you can draw the maximum amount of current from the cell here. So internal resistance depends on what factor? What is internal resistance? The internal resistance is defined as the resistance offered by the electrolyte of the cell is called internal resistance of the cell. It depends on what factors? It depends upon 4 factors. Number 1, the nature of electrodes and electrolyte. The nature of electrodes and electrolyte. What is the name of the electrolyte? What is the name of the electrodes? Like that here. Copper, iron, like that. Depends on the nature. And second point is distance between electrodes. The distance between 2 electrodes. I will tell you here the distance between 2 electrodes. Internal resistance depends on distance between 2 electrodes. And the third one is area of electrodes dipped in electrolyte. How much area of electrodes we have dipped in the electrolyte, that also it depends. And internal resistance depends. And the last one is the concentration of electrolyte. Concentration, how much solute or how much salt is present in the electrolyte. It depends on the concentration of electrolyte. And the last one is, fifth point is amount of current drawn from the cell. What does it mean? We are doing potentiometer experiment. We are finding internal resistance, taking readings once again, first reading, second reading, third reading. That means we are drawing some current. When you draw more and more amount of current, the internal resistance also will increase. So how many factors? 5 factors. Number 1, nature of electrodes and electrolyte. Number 2, distance between electrodes. And number 3, area of electrodes dipped in electrolyte. And number 4, concentration of electrolyte. Number 5, amount of current drawn from the cell. This year only it has come this question. Write the condition to draw maximum current from the cell. What is the condition? The external resistance R must be 0. Very important. How do you measure the internal resistance? Here R is equal to E minus I upon capital R. We can write here. Or I is equal to E upon R plus R. So in this way, we have to study the internal resistance of the cell. And once again, you read NCERT book, children. It is very clearly given. NCERT book. Please go through it here. See you. Bye-bye.